Relate Live by Zendesk. Acompanhe a cobertura no Canaltech.
O prefeito de São Francisco está pela primeira vez aqui em São Paulo para o evento da Zendesk. Infelizmente a agenda dele está muito complicada, mas a gente conseguiu um minutinho para conversar com Todd Rufo. Ele é diretor de Desenvolvimento Econômico de São Francisco, trabalha junto à Prefeitura de São Francisco. Todd, thanks for being here with us.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Rafael. You know, it's a historic visit. Today, Mayor Lee is for the first time a San Francisco mayor visiting Brazil, and he chose to start that visit right here in São Paulo, here at the Zendesk Relate Live conference. So thank you so much for having us.
So, by the way, let's talk about that first. Why is the mayor here? Is he doing meetings here in São Paulo with entrepreneurs?
The mayor launched 2 years ago an initiative called Latin SF, and it's focused on building and strengthening partnerships between Latin American countries and San Francisco. And we can't think of a better partner for our initiative than Brazil. And Sao Paulo, as the heart of the business and technology industry, seems like a natural partner. Our focus is on helping San Francisco-based companies expand and invest in Brazil, but also helping Brazilian and Sao Paulo-based companies, particularly technology companies, expand into the U.S. market. And if you're looking for a location, as a Brazilian company, if you're looking for a location in the United States that is diverse, is focused on technology, is focused on innovation, is globally oriented, well, we think there's no better location than San Francisco.
Does the model of the ecosystem you have on San Francisco can be recreated in other cities?
You know, I'm biased, but I obviously think San Francisco is a really special place. As the heart of the Silicon Valley, as the largest city and the focal point of Silicon Valley, San Francisco is really a city that's driven by innovation. But we're also a city that's driven by diversity, by global partnerships, but always on a mindset of where's the future going. Our mayor, Mayor Edwin M. Lee, who's leading this historic delegation to Brazil, is really focused on making sure that San Francisco remains at the forefront of the innovation economy. And he's done that by creating an ecosystem where entrepreneurs can get to market with their innovations as quickly and successfully as possible. We focus on wrapping the entrepreneur with services and support, whether that's finding a great co-working spaces. There's more than 50 co-working and accelerator spaces in San Francisco, probably one of the highest concentrations anywhere, and that's in technology, biotechnology, healthcare, as well as clean technology, and so many others. Again, giving an entrepreneur a great place to start and grow, but we're also a city that's great for larger companies that want to start open innovation centers. Many multinational corporations have opened very small offices in San Francisco to put business development officials as well as innovation officers to understand where's the world going, who could I partner with, how do I bring new research and development into our pipeline. San Francisco is the focal point for that kind of dynamic partnership and innovation.
Mm-hmm. Can you talk a little bit more about that? What's the role that the public sector has in innovation? How can it enable innovation in the city and at the same time try not to get in the way of companies very much?
Mayor Lee is focused on jobs, job creation, and creating a strong economy. And he's done that by reforming our tax system and making it simpler for companies, making it easier to deal with. He's also focused on streamlining our permit process and making it as simple and easy as possible and fair for people to understand. But most importantly, I think he's created certainty in the economy by ensuring that we have a strong budget and a strong government that plans for the future. We have been focused on revitalizing very specific areas of our city. The mayor created a very targeted tax exemption for a particular part of San Francisco, and that tax incentive has helped companies like Zendesk, which was the first company to move to the central market area of San Francisco. Twitter followed, and many other companies have joined them as well, including Benchmark Capital and many others. And so again, Mayor Lee's focus for creating an innovation ecosystem is to make sure that there's a great regulatory environment, to make sure that there's land and real estate for these companies to grow, and the third most important piece is to make sure that there's incredible people that want to live and work in San Francisco, and that means maintaining a strong quality of life. And so if other cities or other countries or other states are looking to replicate the model of what's been successful in San Francisco and Silicon Valley, I think those are the key elements that worked well for us. But again, Latin SF is about building partnerships, and that's why we're meeting with government officials in Latin America to help share best practices, because Mayor Lee also realizes that we want to partner with other government officials in Latin America to help share ideas and exchange solutions.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned San Francisco is this very vibrant environment for startups, for innovation. It's a great ecosystem, but it's also going through some changes in the last years, right? You have a very high cost of living, you have some venture capitalists They're trying to be more careful what they put their money.
Yeah.
To wrap her up, I want to understand where do you see San Francisco go in the next years, perhaps? Is the landscape changing in Silicon Valley?
One of the most important things that San Francisco means to me is that it's a city that's where the future is invented. San Francisco has everything from technology to healthcare to life sciences, clean technology, a strong consumer product, retail base, tourism. So a number of major industries located in a relatively small city, all surrounded by the venture capital and the lawyers and the accountants and all the other infrastructure to support great innovations going to market. The future, I think, is going to be invented in San Francisco and the Bay Area and in partnership with our friends in Sao Paulo and other global locations, because we're at the crossroads. We're a global gateway where people will come to meet and take ideas to market. And I think that's why the future is exciting. It's a little bit unknown, but San Francisco has always proven itself to be a place that takes that unknown and helps shape what the future looks like.
Conversei aqui com Todd Rufo, diretor de desenvolvimento de negócios de São Francisco. Todd, thanks very much for being here.
Thank you. Really a pleasure.